Yeah, on the shores of the Danube River, a beautiful sight for yet another Sony Ericsson WTA Tour event. This is the Generale Ladies Linz Championships, the #1 seed, 4th ranked in the world, Ana Ivanovic from Serbia taking on Vera Zvonareva, coming in as the #2 seed. I'm Paul Sunderland along with Karina Murariu, and should be a very interesting matchup. Two players that have had very, very strong seasons. Ana Ivanovic, a strong first half, not so good in the second half. And for Vera Zvonareva, everyone agrees, a real bounce-back season after some injury problems the previous season or so.
Very different kind of year these two players have had. Vera Zvonareva solid throughout the year, not performing as well in Grand Slams. Ana Ivanovic performing unbelievably well at the first 2 Grand Slams of the year, finals of the Australian Open, and won that title at the French. Has been struggling since. So this is an important tournament for her and an important final for her, because this is going to be a good test for her confidence today.
And here is the final standings of the race to the Sony Ericsson Championships. Jelena Jankovic, Dinara Safina. What a group of 8 players. Unfortunately, Maria Sharapova had to withdraw with a shoulder injury. Has not, will not have surgery. And while we have a moment, want to congratulate Jelena Jankovic once again. At the end of the season, she is the world's #1 ranked player. She has won 4 tournaments, did not win a Grand Slam event, but congratulations to Jelena.
She's had such a solid year, and in this day and age, consistency is really key. She's been able to perform at the big tournaments consistently. She's made the quarterfinals of 19 of 21 tournaments, so that's what you need to do these days to attain the #1 ranking.
And we will have live coverage right here on Tennis Channel of the Sony Ericsson Championships beginning Tuesday, November 4th at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. You can see all of those fabulous players from start to finish all the way through, and Karina Murariu, Lindsay Davenport, and Barry McKay will be on hand. And these were the first of 2 semifinals yesterday between Marion Bartoli of France in the far court, but Vera Zvonareva got off quickly and never let the foot off the pedal.
Well, this match was all Zvonareva. She just exuded confidence the minute she stepped on the court. I mean, she was directing the ball to all parts of the court, coming in, staying back, hitting winners. I mean, she served well, did everything so well. It was definitely not the Marion Bartoli that we're used to seeing. She looked a little bit tired and a little bit flat, but all credit to Zvonareva.
Second semifinal, a different story altogether. Ana Ivanovic taking on Agnieszka Radwanska.
In the first set, Ana Ivanovic looked composed, relaxed. She was coming in, hitting the forehand well, struggled with her first serve throughout this match, but managed to hustle and use that big forehand to dictate play.
After winning the opening set, it was Radwanska coming right back to take the second. Her court coverage and all match long throughout the course of this semifinal, Karina Ivanovic struggled with her serve and also had to deal with the improving play and resistance offered by Radwanska.
When Radwanska makes you work for every point, she's very savvy, very crafty around the court. But Ivanovic had a 5-3 lead in this first set, served for the match. Then at 5-all played a great game to go up 6-5 and then broke Radwanska. So that was a huge relief for Ivanovic to get through that match, especially because she was not playing her best tennis.
We talked about exactly that. Great point. Did not play her best. Certainly had trouble with her serving, but is on to the final. So now it is Ivanovic versus Zvonareva. And they are meeting for the 6th time overall. Ivanovic has won the last 2 meetings. A brief look at the beautiful surroundings here in Linz, Austria. And again, just moments away, Ana Ivanovic and Vera Zvonareva. And we've talked so much about the maturation of Zvonareva, 24 years of age and having a wonderful season, career high ranking, and also getting herself under control emotionally, paying big dividends.
I think it's going to be important in this match for Ivanovic to get off to a good start. I think she's going to come out as a different player today. She's almost has her bad tennis behind her, and I think she can have a bit of a sense of relief today as far as that's concerned.
She'll certainly have to serve better, particularly to start out this match if she wants to get off to a good start. That is some solid hitting right out of the chute by Ivanovic.
And this is going to be important for Ivanovic today. Controlled aggression. She wants to be the one dictating play, but she wants to keep those unforced errors down. You saw yesterday she had 46 unforced errors, way too high, and she's not going to be able to get away with that today against Zvonareva.
No question.
So much for composure. Zvonareva immediately in real trouble on serve to start this championship here in Linz. There is an obviously very solid start for Ana Ivanovic. And Karina, let's get to your keys after the opening game of this championship.
For Ivanovic, her serve is going to be so important. We saw yesterday how much she struggled with her serve, her forehand. That's always her weapon, but she needs to be consistent off that side. She has a tendency to spray that forehand, and she wants to be the one dictating play. She doesn't want to let Zvonareva push her around the court. Zvonareva solid off the ground. That's what she does. She's so solid from the back. Expose Ivanovic's backhand. That's going to be a key for her, and she can do that in a number of ways. Confidence. Zvonareva yesterday was so confident in her demeanor and the way she approached that match. Ivanovic struggled with her confidence. I think that's going to be a big intangible.
Against Zvonareva winning very easily over Bartoli, love and one. Well, Ana Ivanovic had to go the distance 7-5 in the fifth against Radwanska. Ivanovic now 37-13 so far on the year. Mentioned that right thumb injury it caused her to withdraw from the Olympic Games was a real disappointment for Ivanovic.
Zvonareva's already made more unforced errors in the last couple games than we saw her make in her entire match yesterday.